You choose, broke by 40 or free by 30. That's not a catchy slogan. It's the question your future is answering right now, based on what you're doing today. Here's the twist. Most people are climbing a money tree they didn't plant. Want to know where yours leads? I'm standing at 18, staring at a massive tree with two roots: survival and strategy. Most people, including me back then, pick survival. Work, get paid, spend, repeat. It's familiar. It's what my parents did. But that root grows a tree of debt, burnout, broke by 40. Then there's strategy. It's slower, weirder. People don't get it. You invest, learn, say no to instant gratification. The fruit? Freedom. Ownership. Peace when bills hit. That's the money life tree. Are you climbing the broke tree? I was, until I switched roots. Let me tell you about Dylan. At 22, I saw him stuck like me. Paycheck to paycheck, college debt, car payments, eating out because cooking felt too hard. Then, he read a line that flipped his world. Suffer now to live free later, or coast now and suffer forever. He moved in with roommates, worked 2 jobs, learned copywriting at night, ditched instant gratification. By 28, he owned a rental property. By 30, he wasn't rich, he was free. He planted the right seed and watered it with discipline. Think freedom's out of reach? Dylan started broke, and he's living proof it's not. Your money habits are growing your tree. Avoiding your bank account, saying, I just want to enjoy life. Treating investing like a lottery. You're watering the broke by 40 tree. It grows fast. I did that too. Blew money on takeout, subscriptions, no emergency fund. The hardest part isn't earning. It's embracing discomfort. Growth comes from trade-offs. Netflix or new skills, new phone or investments. Silence at work or pitching for a raise. Still choosing comfort? I did too, until I saw it was killing my future. If you're 35 and broke, the best time to replant was 10 years ago. The second best? Today. Every choice waters survival or strategy. Fast pleasure feeds survival. Learning, building, saying no feeds strategy. The system profits when you're stuck, tired, broke. But the money life tree doesn't care where you start, only what you plant. Feel trapped by the system? I did, until I learned I could plant my own tree. Here's how I started, and how you can too. First, obsess over cash flow. Not just what comes in, what stays. I had a leaking bucket, tracked my spending, patched the holes, built a system. Second, learn to sell. Sales isn't just business, it's power. I studied pitching, marketing, communicating. It 10x'd my income. Third, built digital equity. The internet's a money printer if you use it. I wrote, created, shared my journey. It grew income without my constant grind. Want to stop trading time for money? I found a better way. Here's how. I picked one wealth vehicle and stuck to it. For me, it was real estate. Could be stocks, a business, whatever. Stop dab avoiding your bank account, saying, I just want to enjoy life. Treating investing like a lottery? You're watering the broke by 40 tree. It grows fast. I did that too. Blew money on takeout, subscriptions, no emergency fund. The hardest part isn't earning. It's embracing discomfort. Growth comes from trade-offs. Netflix or new skills, new phone or investments, silence at work or pitching for a raise. Chasing quick fixes? I did too, until I realized they're a dead end. If you're in your 30s and broke, you're not out of time, you're out of excuses. Every day you choose between a tree that traps you or one that sets you free. Most people pick the easy path, chasing trends, gambling on crypto, hoping for a lucky break. That's a weed, not a tree. It dies fast. I learned to plant for permanence. The money life tree rewards those who build for decades, not days. You don't need a windfall. You need a mindset that outlasts the noise. Feel doomed by your past? I did, until I saw my future was still mine to shape. Here's how I rewrote my path, and how you can too. First, I trained my mind for resilience. Wealth isn't just money, it's mental toughness. I read books like Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins, meditated daily, faced my fears head on. It's not woo-woo, it's armor for the grind. Second, I studied trends, not followed them. Crypto, AI, e-commerce, they're tools, not saviors. I learned to spot what's lasting versus what's hype. Took a free AI course online, used it to automate a side hustle. That's leverage. Third, I built for legacy. I stopped living for today's paycheck and started planting for my kids' future. Wrote an ebook, shared my story, created something that outlives me. Want a life bigger than you? I found the secret. It's not what you think. I embraced failure as fuel. I used to dodge risks, scared of looking stupid. Then I bombed a pitch, lost a client. It hurt, but it taught me. Each failure showed me what to tweak. Now I fail fast, learn faster. Pick one goal, a business, an investment, a skill. Fail at it, learn, win. Your tree grows stronger with every scar. Surrounded by small thinkers? I was, until I built a new tribe. Embraced the long game. I stopped chasing quick wins, focused on small, consistent actions, saved $100, then $1,000, opened an investment account, got my first client. Each win built belief, momentum, confidence. You don't need a big break, just small, relentless steps. Most people hear this and do nothing. Why? Action means friction. Friction means discomfort. But so does being broke. So does hating your job. So does lying awake worrying about bills. Scared of discomfort? I was, but staying broke scared me more. Learn to negotiate. I used to accept every offer, every paycheck, every no. Then I studied negotiation, practiced asking for more, at work, with clients, in life. It's not just about money, it's about value. I raised my rates, landed bigger deals, built respect. Negotiation isn't greedy, it's claiming what you're worth. Start small. Ask for a $50 raise. Pitch a $100 gig. Build from there. Afraid to ask for more. I was, until I saw it unlocked my worth. You pick your pain. Suffer now to build freedom, or coast now and suffer later. Belief is the real root. If you don't believe you can build wealth, you won't try. Belief comes from small wins. Save $100. Start a side hustle. Invest $50. Do hard things. Prove you're tougher than your excuses. Think you're not cut out for wealth? I didn't either, until I proved myself wrong. A quote changed how I saw the game. Most people overestimate what they can do in a year, and underestimate what they can do in a decade. Imagine your life at 30, 40, 50 if you give the next 3 years everything. Less scrolling, more building, less spending, more investing, less reacting, more creating. The money life tree grows slow but forever, if you water it right. Want freedom in a decade? I started small, and it changed everything. Look at anyone free today. They planted early, sacrificed what others wouldn't. Their tree bears fruit while others are still stuck. Your future self is begging you to keep going. He's out there, living a life you can't imagine yet. Show up, choose growth, climb the right tree. Your future self is watching. Will you make him proud or let him down? If you're ready to plant your tree, hit subscribe. Share this with someone stuck on the broke branch. Comment, what's one seed you're planting today? Or keep scrolling. Let the algorithm raise your future. I'm watering my tree. Your move.